Welcome back, guys. Today we are going to be doing tomahawk steak. Yes, we've got a 21-day aged tomahawk. We'll get that opened up, we'll season it up. We're going to be reverse searing it on our Kamado Kettle Joe. And if you've seen me cowboy steak video, check the link up here, but watch this one first. I seared it on the grill grates, and today I've got a Plancha grill. I've made my own custom fit grill for my Kamado Kettle Joe. And I want to see what kind of a crust we can form on that steak. And there's only one way you guys are going to find out. Follow me all the way to the end. Just a quick note, it's not obligatory, but it always helps. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, leave me a comment down below. Just say hi. But thanks, guys. Come along, let's get this seasoned up. Let's get that steak out of the packaging. Look at the size of that beautiful tomahawk steak. Open up the packaging. We're going to be dry brining this today, so we are seasoning it up ahead of time. So we're going to give it at least 5 to 6 hours in the fridge. If you want, season it up, pop it in the fridge overnight. Let's get this bone out of the packaging. Get that down there. Let's just clean up that board. And there you have that beautiful ribeye tomahawk steak, looking absolutely beautiful. Right, we're going to hit the tomahawk with my steak seasoning, which is predominantly salt, pepper, garlic and a dash of paprika. Don't use your porky rubs with sugars in, it's just going to burn and spoil the flavour of the meat. Always keep your old shaker bottles handy because I've got the nice size holes. Keep it moving and let's get this steak seasoned up. Give it a little pat. You need to make sure we get them edges as well. Do not neglect your edges. The bone makes it so easy to work with. There we go. Smack it down on the board. Pick up any of them extra seasonings. And that is our steak seasoned up. Nice coating of pepper, paprika and salt on there. And as I said, we're going to pop that in the fridge. We're going to give it a good 5 hours in the fridge. And that's going to take them flavours down into that meat. And then we'll get it onto the barbecue. We've got the barbecue fired up. We're going to be running it at the first notch and one finger's open at the bottom. And we're going for that 120 degrees Celsius, around that 248 degrees Fahrenheit. And we're going to slowly bring this steak up to temperature. It's been sat in the fridge for 5 hours. And that brine, that dry brining, has done its job and impact all that flavour into the meat. I've set up the barbecue with a nice long dripping pan in the middle, and we're going to sit the steak over the top of that. It only just fits in the barbecue. We're going to take our meter probe. I'm going to insert that into the fatty part of the meat. Puts up a bit of a fight. Trusty tea towel time. And we're going to set our cook up to notify us at 52 degrees Celsius. So we're going to slowly bring this up, we're going to let it roll in that smoke till it comes to 52 degrees, and then we'll pop it off the barbecue. See you guys in a moment. We're ready, guys. We'll accept. So we're going to pull that steak at 52 degrees Celsius, and what that's going to do now, it's going to carry on climbing slightly on the board, but we're going to rest it. We're going to give it a good 10-15 minutes rest. That's going to let the heat redistribute, the juices redistribute throughout the steak, while we swap out the slow roller and get in the plancha. Let me just. How beautiful does that look? It's the size of my head. Oh, I want to eat it already, but I can't. I'm going to pop a foil tent on there. I'm going to swap this from low and slow to hot and fast, and we'll see you when we're searing. See you soon, guys. So the steak's been resting now for 15 minutes. The internal temp has carried on climbing. It's sitting around 56 degrees internal temp. We're going to now sear that on our absolutely screaming hot plancha grill. I'm going to take that temp up to around or between 60 degrees Celsius and 65 degrees Celsius for that beautiful medium rare. If you have a look here, that grill's screaming around 400 degrees Celsius. What we're going to do, we're just going to prep it up with a bit of beef tallow. Pop that on there. Let that warm up, melt in, and then we'll go in for the sear. I'm going to get trusty tea towel ready. That beef towel's warmed up. Listen to that, guys. Absolutely screaming. We'll go for about a minute on either side and build up that beautiful crust. Look at that, guys. We will have to keep moving it around that plancha just because it's going to draw the heat out of it. But you can already see it's forming a beautiful crust on there. Just keep pressing it down into that grill. Move it to that back. Just keep building up that back. Just pop a little bit more beef tallow on there, just to keep that grill lubricated. Have a look at that back that we're forming, guys. Beautiful crust on there. Just coming up on that 60 degrees Celsius. We're going to pull that now. I'm going to pop it on the board. I'm going to put on some finishing butter I'm going to tent it again, being on that searing hot grate, and we want to let it rest again, let them fibres relax. But that is a beautiful crust. Just look at all them juices, guys, and that beautiful crust that's formed. That finishing butter that's gone in. Now let's go for a slice right down the middle. And look at that. Just wall to wall pink. It'll start to blush up as the air hits it. You can see a nice smoke ring that's forming. The juices are absolutely flowing. That is an absolutely, I'm just going to keep eating it because it's so tasty. That's probably the best steak I think I've ever had. Definitely. You've got to try reverse searing your tomahawk steak. That plancha did a fantastic job. Just look at that crust. It's absolutely fantastic. And the flavour of them spices, a little bit of that finishing butter on the end. That's just knocked it out of the park, guys. I'm going to have to go and eat this. So if I was you, I'd hit that like, I'd hit that subscribe, and look out for the next killer cooks that we're doing. And if you look over here, I'm sure you'll find a video. See you in the next one, guys.